Here I come.
Baby, I got issues, but I love myself. Baby, I got issues, but I love myself.
Hey bikeaholics, Anthony Peters here, your lab riding buddy. Today, I want to show you how to do a front tire change on an Indian Challenger. It'll also cross over to current Springfields and Chieftain models as well. That also includes your Pursuits, your Elites, all the fancier ones. I'm just starting with the basic Challenger though. Also what I want to hit on today is tools. With a Harley Davidson, I was able to do it with just basic tools that I had in my toolbox. You know, as long as you had large enough sockets and wrenches, you could get it done. With Indian, however, it's not quite such common tools. That's why I want to also talk to you about Cruztool Roadtech tool sets. Okay, I keep this on my bike, and yes, I could probably do 80–90% of anything on my bike with just this tool set. Definitely, if I'm in a pinch, I can probably get myself out of trouble using this tool set. So here you have the Cruztools Roadtech tool set for Indian motorcycles. They do make these specifically with like the Indian logo on them. You can get that if you want to pay a little bit extra. I don't like paying extra, so I've just got the standard Cruztool set, but it's still all the same tools for your any Indian actually. So even if you have a Indian Scout, you might need this spanner wrench to adjust your rear suspension. I obviously don't need it on mine, but also your rear wheel, if you've got to change it, you're going to need these 27mm to change that. So those are real handy to have. But also, since today we're doing a front wheel change, we're going to need this adapter to take care of the front axle. Along with the Cruztool set, what you're going to want is you're going to want yourself a scissor jack that can hold the front end up. To get the wheel off, we're going to start with our 8mm Allen wrench that comes in the kit to remove the brake caliper. Then we have the 6mm Allen wrench, again in the kit, to loosen the pinch bolt. Then once the pinch bolt is loosened, we can use the adapter that comes in the kit to remove the axle. So before I go and pull the axle the rest of the way out, I want to point out that right there, you have a wide spacer on the right side of the bike. The left side has just a little bit there, okay? Make sure you remember that so you remember where to put that back when you're putting it all together. So I'm not sure how well you can see it in the video, but it looks like over the winter, I let my tire pressure go down a little bit, and I didn't wear the middle as much as I wore on either side of the middle because I didn't have proper inflation, and I didn't catch it until I was doing my T-clocks for all the spring riding. That shows you, don't be like me. Check your tire pressure more often. Now we're back from the motorcycle shop where I got the new Metzler Marathon mounted so I can put it on my Challenger. Stock, the Indians come with the, what is it, the Metzler Cruztech. The Marathon is supposed to have a slightly longer life but still perform just as well. If you look, there's not a significant difference in the pattern between the two. They're actually very similar. So go try this one out. I expect good things, but you can see how much nicer this is than the old one. Stogie, she's still doing great on hers. So let's get it put on. Here, don't forget, on this side, on the right side, you've got to put the large spacer in, okay? Put that in there. The other side, you got to reinsert the anti-lock brake sensor. There you have it, Bikeaholics. Did a front wheel removal. That's good on a Indian Challenger or an Indian Chieftain, or should work for a Springfield as well. Probably circa 2019 and newer. My Challenger is a 22, so usually that's somewhere around the 2019 time frame they started to become the same. So that's how you do your front wheel. It's a lot easier than doing a back wheel. So if you need to do that, I hope this helps you out. I also showed you in this video the Cruztool Roadtech tool set. I did the entire job using these tools. You might notice at one point I did go for a different Allen wrench, and that's just because I wanted to speed things up. But I totally could have done it with this 8mm. It just would have taken me longer. So yeah, that whole job completed with this. Like I said, you can also, using these wrenches, you would be able to do a rear tire change. You're still gonna need the scissor lift, or you're gonna have to finagle something to get your bike up off the ground. That's always a thing with your fenders. You gotta get enough clearance to get the wheel out from your fender. So if you don't have a scissor lift, I definitely recommend it. They aren't typically as expensive as like full lifts and everything. And when it comes to doing maintenance on the bike, they are worth their weight in gold. So I hope this helped you out. If you'd like to drop me, a comment, I appreciate it. Give me a subscribe, follow me. Every little bit helps. And if you want to show me some appreciation, go down to my Linktree link, and I've got different ways that you can show appreciation, from getting yourself some Gators eyewear with my discount, AMSOIL. You can go over to my friends at Law Abiding Biker store and make a purchase from them. And just keep the rubber side down and the shiny side up. Keep rolling on down the road.